Hey, if you could totally eliminate the hours of counseling and just have your husband like feel like almost like he's on autopilot and he knows what to do and when to do it without you constantly asking, you want to stick around for this. Hey guys, I'm Coach Andy and thanks for clicking through. I just want to share with you before we get on the webinar. And if you haven't registered yet, the link below for you to register and how my marriage went from basically effed to fantastic without needing like endless counseling or having to put out just to get some affection. So a lot of questions I get is how exactly do you get your husband to respond to you in a very positive way without the constant nagging and frustrations and emotional pain because he hasn't done it so far? The one thing that worked amazing for me to turn my situation around, and other women that I've talked to and counseled and mentor, is to stop asking. It may seem counterintuitive, like, wait a minute, why would I stop asking? Because here's the thing, we're focused too much on what he's not doing for us, which is then is creating frustration, stress, the emotional strain, probably starting to have some lingering bitterness towards him. And all that negative energy is just flowing through the house, right? So the thing is to stop asking. Now, and that's not the only thing. We're going to replace that with something, because if you replace one habit or get rid of one habit that's not serving you, you want to replace it with one that definitely is serving you. And so you want to replace that with now serving him based upon his love language. Okay, yeah, shocker. Here's the thing. You're probably thinking, but I do everything. I cook, I clean, I want, watching the kids. I raise the kids. I take the kids to soccer. He doesn't have to do anything. I get it. I get it. And you're exhausted and you're frustrated and you're like, what else is there to do? I totally understand. But here's the thing. If your husband's love language is not acts of service, it's not that he doesn't appreciate all those things. They just don't fill him up. Okay? So many people can only run on empty for so long. And if he has nothing to give back to you or how to give back to you, then he doesn't give back. And so you keep asking, but he's like, I got nothing left. I mean, he's probably working outside the home. He's exhausted. Now, these are not excuses by any means, but let's just be real here. We're all human and we have our limits. And when we're not being emotionally and lovingly filled, we are drained and we don't give. We just really can't. We really can't give anymore. And you're like, but I do it. Yeah, I totally get it. You're superwoman. You're a rock star. Hello. We're women. But men operate on a completely different plane. So the one thing you want to do is basically discover which of the 5 love languages, which are his top 2, and then start serving him in that way. Okay, so my husband's top 2 love languages is quality time and physical touch being number 1. Now, I am not a touchy-feely person. That was not easy for me, but I would go and rub his legs, give him an arm massage, hand massage, and all of a sudden, I didn't have to ask for anything. He just started picking up and doing things. Why? Because he was being filled and something came alive in him that made him want to continue to do stuff for me. So stop asking, start implementing the love languages and see what Autopilot just magically turns on for you. Okay, I'm Coach Andy. If you haven't yet, go ahead and register below for the webinar. We're going to go into this a lot deeper. All right, bye-bye.